Oh, these are jokes. Come on. See?
Oscar Award winner Will Smith, who has been making the headlines not for his big win but for his famous punch at the 2022 Oscar host and comedian Chris Rock at a just concluded 94th Annual Academy Award. Everyone was in shock of Will's reaction when Chris made a joke about Jada's bald hair, which he in fact laughed about, but soon enough got pissed, walked up the stage and slapping Chris across the face to his wow amazement.
Oh, wow! Wow!
He made sure to cuss him out loudly so everyone knows he was not playing. Chris did mention to him like, bro, it was just a G.I. Jane joke, and so the most of us thought it was just a joke for what it was, a joke. Will Smith, who may have forgotten, seemed to have a fair knowledge of what a joke really is. He once took a jab at a bald guy on the 1991 Arsenio Hall show.
Word up, man. Word up. Every place you go, it's gonna be rules, man. You don't know about rules? I ain't going with that, man. You can't do that in this world, man. Arsenio, they got rules. They got rules. Like, he has a rule. The bass player, he got a rule. He got to wax his head every morning. That's a rule. He follows the rules, man. He follows the rules. Oh, these are jokes. Come on. See,
yes, that was joke. As well as what Chris did the other night, it was a joke.
Oh, these are jokes. Come on.
Since some celebrities and fans have voiced their opinion on Chris taking a jab at Jada's medical condition, talking about this medical condition, we'll look at it in a minute, but my question is, who and what is now off limits for comedians? What topics are off the table? Who should be avoided in a roasting comedy? What is prohibited and off limits, and who is setting the rules? Before Will's famous slap, a lot of folks did not know Jada suffered from alopecia, a condition that causes one to have bald patches. Knowing Jada for who she is, and ever before she talked about this condition, one will think it's Jada connecting with her inner self, her inner beauty. She and Willow talked about self-love on the red table, with Willow's hair shaved as well. She would post black shaved hair influencers and queens on her posts, on her stories. She talked about beauty and glory of bald hair with Tiffany Haddish on her show. So anyone who missed the alopecia video would easily think it's a fashion trend for Jada. So perhaps Chris was in the dark as well about this condition. Now let's look at this condition for what it really is. Alopecia areata occurs when the body's immune system mistakes hair follicles as foreign and attacks them. This causes the hairs to fall out. This specific form of autoimmunity is a lifelong tendency that can be inherited from either parents. Alopecia areata isn't usually a serious medical condition, but it can cause a lot of anxiety and sadness. Support groups are out there to help you deal with the psychological effects of the condition. If you lose all your hair, it could grow back. There is no cure for alopecia areata. If you have a few small patches of hair loss on your head, it's likely your hair will grow back within a few months. Your doctor may prescribe treatment in those cases. For larger areas of hair loss, your doctor may prescribe steroid injections under your scalp. Okay, so thank gracious God, it is not cancerous, it is not life-threatening, it is hereditary, it can be treated, and the hair does grow back in most cases. So it's not that serious for Will to act the way that he did on his very big night. And that was why he first laughed at the joke. It was when he saw his wife's reaction that he did what he did. Yes, people suffering from this condition may suffer low self-esteem and maybe depression, but they still laugh at a weak joke at a comedy night. Jada, on the other hand, has been a strong pioneer for self-love, so it's really hard for one to think that she may be affected with this side effect of depression and sadness, but you never know what people go through behind closed doors anyway. Chris Rock, on the other hand, is not pressing charges, and Will Smith just some few hours ago has finally offered apologies to Chris, although he is still hinged on the fact that, oh, it's his wife's medical condition. But Given everything I have just said so far, looking closely at this condition, I don't think it's an excuse. Will is also guilty of the same joke he gave a comedian slap for. But anyway, he has finally offered apology to Chris after the Academy condemns his behavior from the 94th Oscar Award. You can watch that video with a link on the description or click the information icon above. I also shared some celebrities' reaction to what Will Smith did. Hopefully this action of Will gives him Jada's validation and admiration like she did Tupac, and keeps her close to him, at least for the remaining part of their lives. She was all smiles and nodding her head while Will gave his speech after the slap. Perhaps she feels very proud of her husband, and these two will be closely knit together after this, I suppose. Anyway guys, do share your thoughts about this matter. What do you think about Will slapping a guy for the same thing he has done and said as a joke in the past? I would love to read from you and hear what you have to say about this. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.